Right now, say I want Josh Taylor and get the Josh Taylor fight because he's April, bro. That's it. So anybody on that pipeline right now, that's a big deal.
I talked his ass, but the same day that James Tony came in and signed the contract. Wow. So I'm talking to Bobo on the phone like this. Look, I got Zab on one phone, I got James on one phone.
Bud Crawford gonna do the He's gonna beat Sean. Everybody listen, he's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean.
Mike Lewis is the perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Yo. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing today? Boxing Talk. We're going to do it on the late night tip, man. What y'all got going on tonight? But okay, let's get right to it, man. First, before I even get started, because I got some guests coming on, but I want to cook for a minute. But tell me something. For those that watched the video, I'm pretty sure it went viral, went all around the world. We got people with all kinds of emotions. Tell me what y'all thought before I go. Tell me what y'all thought of the video. What verdict did you come up with before I tell you what I got and what I know? You know what I mean? Because, I mean, I have talked to many people involved in the situation, but I just want to know what y'all think. You know what I mean? Most of our information is kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say it's one-sided, but, you know, we do got some information. I just want to know what y'all think, man. I know what you think. I know what you think. Let's get it. Get the link in the comment on the comment. It's coming. The link is coming. You thought he was honest about it? I don't think I'm gonna say it like this. I'm not gonna say he's on. I'm not gonna say he wasn't honest. I got you, bro. I got you. I got it coming to you. I got it coming to you. I'm gonna cook for a minute. I'm gonna send everybody. I'm gonna put the link in the comment section and I'm gonna send it to you. We're gonna bring some people up here. But Paco, what you mean you thought he was honest about it? I'm gonna say it like this. It sounds like my honest opinion is just a business deal going bad. A lot of people listen to what he said and they look for their buzzwords so they can say, oh yeah, you know, is this person fault or that person fault? You know what I mean? But at the same time, matter of fact, I'm gonna send it to you now, basement, because I know you want to cook. But like I say, it was certain things that was said that I mean, everybody like, oh, he could have got 25 million. We don't know the relationship Al had with these people. We don't know the backstory of these people. We don't know nothing about these people. For people to just jump to conclusion and say that should have been something that somebody should have jumped on. That's just me. You know what I mean? And we talked to the people. That's putting the fight together because, like I said, for those that didn't see my last time I went up, I happened to have been in the room with most of the people that was involved in this situation. You know what I mean? We was in the room with Mike Carpenter. We was in the room with black people, Black Prime. I don't want to say their name wrong, but the people that's putting together the fight. And of course, Bud Crawford was in the room. So, like I said, it's safe for me to say that most of the transactions that went on in this situation in terms of his fight with David, whatever his name, with David, that I would think that most of the transactions, the dealings must have went on that weekend when we was all up in there in New Jersey in that same room. It's safe for me to say that because everybody that's involved from the reporters was in the room. But, you know, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna chalk it up as a deal that went bad. Let's hope that he do his thing with David, you know, or whoever Earl pick. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. Whoever Earl pick, let's see what goes on from there. Hopefully, sometime in the middle of next year we can get this fight. But I want to know y'all thoughts. I won't go off y'all tonight. I'm gonna send these links out and bring these guests up. But I want to know what y'all think. I want to hear from y'all because like I said, I can share you. All I can share with y'all was what I picked up from being in the room with a lot of these people when all of this stuff was going on. You know, that's what I can tell you. You know what I mean? I can tell you that. You know what I mean? So I send it to you, basement. I'm gonna see if I can get the people up here. What y'all think, man? Talk to me. I want to know. I want to know what the consensus is. You can be honest. Who you think ducking? Who you think ducking? I don't think nobody ducking. I just think that I think the business part just went south. It's just like because some of the buzzwords I was hearing from him, from what he said last night, some of the things is like, okay, he said he called Bud. I mean, he called Earl. Earl picked up the phone and they talked about the situation. He said, Earl, I got somebody that's got, $25 million they willing to put up. But Earl asked the question. He said, Earl said, Earl said, what about the back end? Let's hope, let's hope, let's hope that after whatever this next situation is, the only part I can't comprehend, this is what I can't comprehend. All right, so I'm gonna put this out there. The very next weekend after the fight, the same weekend the fight was announced, we talked to the people, Black Prime. I don't want to say their name wrong. I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but we talked to them on the live. Well, one of their representatives on the live, and we asked them specific questions. You know what I mean? And we asked them, "Hey, man, why didn't you look for somebody other than the opponent that you got?" And their response was, because this their first event. They want to be careful with their finances and didn't want to make a mistake and not properly compensate the people that's involved. Okay, a lot of bouts haven't happened. Tyson, Roy, Marquette. Come on, bro. Tyson and Roy. You're right. There's a lot of fights that never happened. I'm gonna give you that. There's a lot of fights that never happened, like James Toney and Bernard Hopkins, things sort of like that never happened. Vernon Force and Oscar De La Hoya, Felix Trinidad and Shane Mosley. Those are examples, but they never went through this though. Some of them fights was never even tried to be negotiated. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to know what y'all think. As I send the links out for the people to come through. You know what I'm saying? For the people to come through, tell me what y'all think of the situation. I want to know. You know, I gotta send a couple more links out. I'm send a few of them out. Don't be shy tonight. Paco, come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Like I say, they said they didn't have the finances to fund another, a bigger name star to get in the ring that night. But then you turn around and you sign Adrian Broner to a deal. So which one is it? Which one is it? Talk to me, Charlie. You coming up or just tell me what you think of the situation? Well, it can't be ducking if you try to make the fight. I say that. I say that too. I agree. You know what I'm saying? I agree. I agree. What happened to it? Where you at? I sent you both. I sent you a link and I sent it to your email and I sent it to you. He said, what happened to all the things that he said they agreed to? I don't know. That part I can't answer. That part I can't answer. But I sent you the link, bro. That part I can't answer. That part I can't even fathom. You know what I mean? I don't think nobody ducking. I just think that it's just a bad deal. Some people easy to get along with when it comes to doing business, and some people ain't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I gathered from what I seen and what I heard. You know what I mean? But like I said, I will admit, I don't think he necessarily was out there trying to, cap or contradict himself. I just think he moving so fast that he ain't even realizing some of the moves he making. He just moving so fast because he's trying to do too much in a short period of time. That's what it sounds like to me. You know what I mean? Like I said, because they clearly said they didn't try to get none of these other fighters because they couldn't afford them. But then you out signing other fighters. But I just think that's just them trying to build their roster so they can keep this thing going. You know what I mean? I hope it's everything that they say it is. I hope it sell out. I hope it do hope it do great pay-per-views. I hope whoever Earl picked, they do great. And why who you think Earl? Who do y'all want Earl to fight in the meantime? Who do y'all want Earl to fight in the meantime? AK Apostle is Tony Starks. Nah, Tony Starks is basement. Tony Starks is basement. That's basement boxing talk. I'm about to put the link in the section now, but that's basement. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all too quiet for me. Thanks for being real and not a fanboy. We do got the same blood. What you mean by that, though, Charlie? What you mean by that, Charlie? I mean, look, it's some strange stuff that happened that you could say happened on both sides, but we don't know. We don't know the ins and outs. I mean, yeah, he said somebody offered X amount of dollars, but who are these people? Where did they come from? See what I'm saying? Because some of these people that people been dealing with got people that can't even come in the country right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, I ain't trying to figure out who a boss and who not. I'm just telling you, it's just a deal that went bad, and hopefully they can, sometime probably about May next year, we can round it back up. I was wrong. I thought they was gonna find a way to pull it off. I ain't gonna lie, I did. I was wrong. That's the link for those who want to talk, they talk. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong. You know what I mean? I'm man enough to admit I was wrong. I'm gonna pay for my lessons. I was wrong. I just knew they was gonna find a way. I knew they was gonna find a way to get it done. I really did. He said he want to see Boots. Spence versus Boots. That's the fight I want. That's the fight I want. That's the link, y'all. But yeah, that's the fight I want. I want to see. I mean, I think that's the only one that can get away. I don't want to see Keith Thurman or Stanionis. Oh, here we go. We got an ambassador now.
Yo.
I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna send it again, Chuck. What's up, Joe? You know what we talking about?
What's going
You gotta
on,
come out. You gotta come outside. Stop hiding. You gotta come outside.
Come on, man.
What up, though? Speak, man.
Oh man,
Hold on. Hold on.
looking for a good old nap.
I agree. Like I told Kenny, he better hope everything go like he expect, or he gonna hit the bullet. I don't know what that means, Charlie.
Who are you talking about?
He got to be talking about Bud.
Mm.
Hey, now listen. When I sent y'all that video earlier, I wasn't clowning. It was just for hilarious.
What video?
The video I sent you when Robert Garcia said he ain't know who David Anesthesia is.
Oh yeah. No, I ain't even watch it. I did see that though.
Hey, that Joe had me rolling. Hey, I thought that was hilarious. You know what I mean? He was like, "Who is that? How am I supposed to know who that is?" At the end of the day, it's a fight that's going on. And then, last night when he said, "Oh, that's a dangerous opponent. You may not know who he is."
Yeah, he did say dangerous opponent. I was like, come on, bud.
Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight, y'all. Let me get this straight. David I'm gonna text it to you. David is a dangerous opponent, but Earl ain't.
Did he say Earl wasn't a dangerous opponent? I don't think he said that.
I mean, he said, "I'm gonna whoop that boy. I'm gonna whoop that boy." But this David dude is a dangerous fight. Y'all got to stop this stuff, shorty. We know what it is. We know what it is. He got to sell the fight, so we fighting the guy. Joe, what you got going on with all this noise, man? Come on, man. We got a nice vibe going on. You killing the vibe.
I'll make me a little cup, man.
Get yourself together.
Yeah, man.
But now, tell me what y'all think in the comment section. While Joe tried to figure out. Now, Joe was loud and proud this morning, going at Spence neck. I want y'all to know that he was loud and proud with it.
Mm-hmm.
They put on a smear campaign on Spence last night, but it's okay.
A smear campaign on Spence?
Yeah, that's what it was. Why is it a bit much?
I put a smear campaign on him, bro.
I mean, look, it was a 21-minute video. 19 minutes and 30 seconds was about Spence. We seen what Lamont did to David. Cut it out. Ooh, wait a minute, Charlie. This ain't like you. This ain't like you, Charlie. And then listen to me. You see these comments right now? Mm-hmm. The comments right there. That man is a very astute studier of this sport, and he's a Bud fan. And you hear what he's saying? He's not buying it. He's not buying it. That's just me. And I'm not coming for Bud. I like the guy. I like both fighters. I'm a fan of both. I just want to get it over with, so we don't do all this love and hip hop. I don't want to do the love and hip hop. Everybody, oh, he's ducking. Oh, he's ducking. No, you're ducking. He's ducking. And I'm waiting for P to get in here, so we can really get this thing popping. Because she going to court. She going to court when she get in here.
Oh, please jump it on.
I sent it to her. We going to court. Basement. I mean, I sent it to everybody that was in the circle this morning. I sent it out. It's supposed to be like 8 people. You know what I mean? But again, we're gonna cook. We're gonna cook. We ain't staying on here long, but we're gonna cook and get it over with. Boxing the DC, what up? Boxing the DC, what up? Where y'all at? Talk to me. You know what I mean? Boxing DC, where y'all at? Boxing community, where y'all at? There you go. Talk to the people. My people are looking at you. Talk to them.
What up? What up? What it do?
That's Basement Boxing Talk. Now, listen, I got people from all over, y'all. My man here, he from Houston. He in Phoenix. Then I got my man from Cincinnati, Basement Boxing Talk in the building. We got another dude coming in from Texas. We here. Let's go. Yeah, you go ahead. All right, why you ain't talking, Joe? You're on camera.
What you want me to say? You just want me to just randomly start blabbing?
You know what we talking about. You know what we talking about.
What we talking about, man? We talking about Bud and Spence.
Right now, we talking about Bud and Spence. That's what everybody's talking about. So you know what went viral last night. Why you hiding from the camera? You look, we only show all we see is your elsewhere shirt.
No. First of all, it's Elsick football. Shout out to the Mighty Rams.
We would know that.
You feel me? That's what you need to start out by saying. Shout out to them boys.
Oh, hold on. One of my OGs, one of my OGs shouting at me.
Yeah, shout out to the OGs, man.
So he said, so to you, the numbers are right tight. What I'm gonna say is this, man. I don't really think they got around to that part. It sounded like him and Al got stuck at the beginning. I don't think they got past the beginning stages. You know what I mean? But one thing, even though Joe not gonna understand this, but one thing you can never do to nobody that run or own a business is walk up in that or call them on the phone and say, I got somebody that's gonna invest in a project that they doing.
Huh? You can't do that to somebody that has a business?
Brother.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Did Canelo do that? Did Tyson Fury do that? Did Manny Pacquiao do that? Did Floyd do that?
So all right, so let me get this straight. Because of them names you just named didn't do that, that means it can't be done, right?
I'm not saying it can't be done.
That means the envelope cannot be pushed, right? That means it's not a new day, right? We got to go by the old law, right? Forever, right?
He's spicy now. Look at him. He emotional now.
You got me lit now.
Ooh.
Yeah. We doing all this now.
What I want you to do, take your pom-poms down.
Oh man.
And let's talk rational. Because like I said, all I want is the fight to happen. I'm a fan of both. I'm gonna say this again for everybody. I'm a fan of both of them. Mm-hmm. You know, this man right here can vouch that I spent plenty of days defending Bud Crawford on his show. So, but I'm gonna keep it $150. I'm gonna keep it $150.
Are you?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it $150, man. Some of the stuff I heard last night was borderline crazy.
Yes, it seemed like it was pre-rehearsed, man. It seemed like it was pre-rehearsed. It was scripted. I think it was scripted.
I mean, now we do know Bud ain't no public speaker, so I would not.
Me either. Me either.
Don't know how to talk. You know.
Me either. Me either. He got more press conferences than me.
You feel me?
He got more press conferences than me. Hey, I just want to know. The shit seemed too scripted. I'm not gonna sit up here and judge you, but I'm just gonna tell you this, bro. It's three sides to this story. We got Bud's side, we got Earl's side, and we got Al Heyman's side. We know we ain't gonna never probably hear Al Heyman's side, and Bud and Spence probably ain't gonna say nothing. But you can't go for everything that this man said, bro.
I don't think he lying. I think he told his truth. He told his truth. I don't think he lied.
But okay, listen to this. But it's not the entire truth.
Listen, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We all know this. We've seen this before. We all could be in the same place at the same time, have the same thing happen. Everybody did tell a different story.
Right.
He told his truth.
But what happened to everything that was leaked to the press? Like, I agreed to everything and I signed this. He didn't ever say that last night. He never said he agreed to anything. He never said he signed nothing, but this is what was leaked from his camp.
Let me say this to you, Joe. No, Joe, don't hide now. Don't hide now. Don't hide now.
These things was leaked from his camp.
Now, let me say this to you, Joe. I can vouch that the people from the press, remember we told you we was in that room?
Yeah.
The people that from the press that leaked that story was in that room that night.
Hello, wait, the leak what story?
The story about what was going on with the press. They was in that room. And so was Black Prime. They was in that room. I was in the room with them.
Right.
We was all in that room.
Yeah.
He said, I read they was trying to give Bud 35, 65, no way tight and let the truth be told. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob.
Hold on, wait. Hey, why you know what I'm saying? What's going on, AK? Like every time you see something against what you think,
that's my no, that's my OG. Oh, so cause somebody shoot you some bail money, you hype now?
Nah, he ain't shooting me no bail money. He telling you what he think.
He do. No. Look. What? Let me tell you something about my man though. He rolled with Bud no matter what. So I mean, he gonna ride with Bud till the wheels fall off.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a Bud guy too, man. You know what I'm saying?
We know. Oh, hey, we know.
We definitely know. That's why I'm on here. That's why I'm on here.
Hey, why? But I'm gonna tell you and Joe the same thing. I don't think they got to that part. Cause I'm listening to what he's saying. It sounded like to me, him and Al kept picking up the phone and going on day one. Can we get to day two? We can't even get to day two.
So
you run around.
So tell me this: what does that say for the people in his camp that leaked all this bullshit that he didn't say last night?
Yeah.
Because
what did he say last night? But Bates, what are you talking about?
Ah, man, we've been on live for 23 minutes, bro. You heard it. Come on, bro. We ain't gotta.
But you know what? Hold on. Now this is the thing I want you to listen to. But listen to Rob and Joe. Here's the part I want you to hear. When he went back to Al, and he said, "I told him about the 25 million that this person was trying to put up." Al said to him, "Why are you trying to put a cap on yourself?" Right. So he told him in that sentence,
because that y'all gonna make more than 25 million.
We're gonna make a whole lot more than that.
But so we gotta wait for it on the back end. You know the nigga ain't used to doing business on that back end, man.
Then why don't he go get a nice lawyer, a business lawyer to go represent?
Not just that, do like everybody else. Why'd you, instead of calling them on the phone, pull up?
Pull up on Al?
Pull up. Set up a meeting. Sit down with him.
You don't think he tried to do that?
We don't know. He didn't say he did.
Oh, okay.
And again, this not me coming for the guy.
It's not.
No. But you gotta call a spade a spade.
I ain't coming for Bud. I'm just saying he didn't give it all. He gave a one-sided story.
But let's move on for a minute. Let's move on. Who do we want to see Earl fight? Now that we know who Bud fighting, who do you want to see Earl fight? Everybody in the comment, who do you want to see Earl fight? We don't know. Oh, guess what? Guess what else I found out? Guess
What?
Guess what else I found out today, y'all? The
What?
person that leaked the story about who Earl fighting Keith happens to be Earl's business. I mean, Turn's business partner.
Mm.
So that's his source. That's the source.
That's the source that he uses.
And he seemed to be salty. And he seemed to be a little salty that he fighting Keith. If he was fighting, he seemed a little salty.
Yeah,
Did seem a little
because
salty
he said
about
he
that.
wasn't gonna never fight the dude.
What that got to do with you? Did you say he was gonna fight David Abenija? Polynesian sauce?
Polynesian.
You know, hey, listen, it's unfortunate that we got to go with the best
Or
available. You know
or we can call him Parmesan sauce.
you know what I'm saying? That's cool. We take Polynesian, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, we gonna call him Parmesan.
Parmesan, you know.
Parmesan.
You know.
Hey, but you know what though? The thing about this, man, these Crawford fans, they cool with this. They cool with this fight. They cool with it. They just like, I just want to see him fight, bro. I just want to see him fight.
At this point, I do too. I just want to see him in the ring now.
I don't. If you ain't gonna fight, if you ain't gonna fight the big dog, come on, man.
Oh man, get over it, man. Get over it.
Hey, well, listen to this. That means you condone it. You condone it into the nonsense yourself.
We don't got no choice at this point,
bro. So you gonna support this bullshit?
What do you want me to do? Oh, so you were saying when the fight come up, don't watch it?
Hell no.
You gonna watch it? You gonna watch it? You gonna watch it? No, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes,
Guess what? I'm gonna tell you this. If I can't stream it, I'm not watching. I'm not paying for it.
For the Bud fight?
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna go live and send it to you. You gonna watch that fight? You watching it?
You paying for it?
That's fine. That's fine.
I ain't supporting. I ain't paying.
I think that's what we got to do now.
So listen to this. So what? He goes in here and knocks this guy out in 5 rounds.
That's fine.
So then what? Then what? Where we at now? Where we go from there?
Hopefully he get the money that he was looking for, make himself feel better, and we can move on with the proceedings. See?
So he did it for a bag.
So this is what we need to do. So this is what we need to do. Yeah, he's fighting for a bag.
So he wants.
I thought they was all fighting for a bag.
Now one or two things got. Now watch this. One or two.
Come on, we know some people fight. Come on, bro. We were just talking about. Coach was just talking about this earlier.
Hey man, now coach was shooting a slug. I was just trying to see who was he trying to hit with that thing. Because he, I'm like, I'm like, coach. So do you think Bud is fighting for legacy, or like what are you talking about?
Hey, shout out to Coach Ron, but he wouldn't say that though. He
would not say it. I was like, Coach Ron, man, I love that dude, man. He's too indirect with that. I was
like, you pulled his arm, you pulled his leg.
Real quick. And shout out to Coach Ron. And for those that don't know, Coach Ron to be on here happens to be a coach that trained both of them.
Right.
He trained Bud and he trained Earl.
Right.
He trained both of them. So for those that want to come in, my man, and say he being biased, when he trained both of them, he seen both of them when they was coming up. You know what I mean? But again, man, I just want the fight. I want the fight. I don't want this love and hip hop going back and forth with who duck to.
Now did this. Say the fight go through, right? Let's say this. I don't want to sound like no hater. So first things first. Say this fight does go through.
Right.
Everything is proper. Money there, everything proper. Do Bud outprice himself now?
Well, we'll see. We got to cross this thing one river at a time.
Because if he's sitting up here, if he's supposed to get X, Y, and Z to fight garlic Parmesan sauce.
Well, check this out. Check this out. But listen though. If this fight goes through with the people that he's doing it with, now they come to the table and talk to Al and not him.
That's what
that might be different.
That's what should have happened from the get-here.
Yeah, fact.
That's why I said, listen, I'm not knocking Terrence Crawford, but somebody should have else been in the room with him. There was a professional. Whether it was where was the prime people or a business attorney.
Well, any way you look at it, we here now. We here now. We here now. We here now. He said, Bud is smart. He will say 35% against approach, whichever is greater.
Man, we keep saying.
See, here go the thing with that. That's tricky though. That's tricky though, because we don't know what 35% of what.
Everybody keeps saying he's so smart. He's so smart. But
he ain't no dummy though, babes.
Listen to this.
10 million for fighting Parmesan sauce.
Man, I want to see this, bro. We want to see
this, man. 10 million. Talk to me nice.
Let's see. I hope he do.
Me too, man.
I hope he do.
This BLK Prime, man. I done heard some bad.
What do you agree with? What are you agreeing with? What are you agreeing with, Paco? What are you agreeing with?
Look, don't be angry. Hey, shout out Paco, man.
First of all,
radio, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's in the building, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, you being real.
So long to get here, man. I apologize.
You being real light. You being real light in your pockets right now.
Let's talk sports, man.
You know, this is my man Joe from the OSOS podcast from out of Houston. Then we got my man Basement Boxing Talks from out of Cincinnati. We're waiting a few other people from Texas, a couple from New York.
Chop it up with the OGs, you feel me?
He said
BL Prime should have negotiated. Yeah.
If Crawford talked to them and they said they had this and that, he should have stood over there and at least conference called him with Al Heyman. Like, listen, man, I got these people. They say they got this. Let's all sit down at the table and make this happen.
But I think by the time he got with them, he said not BLM, not Black Lives Matter. I think by the time he got with them, it was late. So hold on. I think what he was saying then, I just want to get a fight in, and then we'll look for. Hey man.
Well, listen to this. If that was the case, why you ain't come and say you want to tune up? Earl ain't never mentioned nothing. Earl ain't never took a tune up.
I mean, I think Danny was a tune up.
How? No.
Respectfully.
Who?
You know what? The fact that you said that, right? Hold on. No, the fact that you said that, right? So that's the level you putting this boy on. That this man fighting former world champions as tune-ups.
I mean,
well,
you know,
you talking to Joe, right?
Yeah, this man fighting former world champions as tune-ups.
He just talking because of Spence, bro. He Bud fan. He got to say something.
Man, you just said that man said Danny was a tune-up.
Ain't no
respectfully.
Hey, hold on. How was Danny a tune-up when Danny touched him the most any other fighter has touched him?
I mean, I guess that would happen in the tune-up. You know, he been away for a little bit, so the reflex wasn't the same. You know what I mean? So Danny took advantage of that.
Hey, listen to all you but I'm gonna tell y'all this. Now I'm gonna say this close. Hold on. I'm gonna say this to everybody. He got till May 2023 to come to the table with a signature.
So hold on. So you think Earl gonna wait till then?
No, Earl's gonna fight and then come back at May. They got May's long enough. That's plenty of time.
That boy Earl going up to 154 after this fight.
Yeah.
Whoever he fight next, he going up.
I think it might be over with, bro. If this fight can't be made by March, at least nipped in the bud.
It gotta be May. It gotta be May. Give me May. Who do y'all want? Who do you want to see Earl fight?
Okay, did you hear that? Black Prime. It was like a couple months ago. They was trying to get a license to fight. I'm not sure exactly what the spot was, but they couldn't even get the license for the fight.
That's what happens with new companies, bro. You feel me?
Look, they ain't gonna go too long.
They throw monkey wrenches in there for people. You feel me? I'm not hating no Black Prime, but if they knew sometimes, man, you know these people, they throw monkey wrenches in the game and make them run around circles. You feel me?
Facts. Yeah. Texas in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Hey, where that
Mo
come
City.
from?
You feel
Where Mo
me?
City come from?
Just like that. Pooh.
Ah.
Wow.
What's up,
Mo
Mo,
City.
man?
Mo
Salute
City.
my man, Mo,
Okay, let's get Mo. Let's get Mo a minute.
hold on. This Jordan flip jerseys. Okay, Joe.
I'm letting now, you know what I'm saying? Got my dog.
Yo.
Okay.
Mo City. What's your take on the video that you?
We ain't on the same side on this one, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Say it again, AK.
The video that you watched. Tell me what you saw.
The Terrence Crawford thing.
You know what we talking about.
I believe if you watch that video, you should be dumber before you saw it.
Chuck, I done put the link in the comment section 5 times. Everybody using the same link. Everybody that came up here is using the same link. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to come for you, but everybody that's on the screen right now use the exact same link that I sent to you 3 times. And I sent the text. And I sent it to a text. It was that. Did you see the text, bro?
Yeah, I think Chuck just text me and said something about the link.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Man, you gotta get your nephew, man.
I just sent it again. It's the same link, Chuck. I sent the same link 3 times.
Hey, Chuck, you gotta go on you gotta use Google Chrome. So get on.
I just texted again, brother. Now, let us please let Mo City continue. Go ahead, Mo City.
I feel like you should be dumber after you watched it, because I don't believe for a second if you're really serious about clarifying stuff that dude did a good job of clarifying anything. He said a bunch of stuff we already heard to some degree, and he talked in circles, and it was weird, and the smiling and the snickering and the fact that he couldn't pronounce BLK at any point. He never said David Evanesian's name. I mean,
he's bad at
was a lot
public
of
speaking, man. He's introverted, man.
Nah, but it's the same dude who choosing to wear all these hats, and as opposed to stating the clauses of the circumstance, he chose it. He chose a moment to call himself a boss and say Earl's not a boss. Like that couldn't have been your point of doing that. Like, I'm okay with you being independent today. Yeah, okay, but that's not making the fight. You going with that narrative, that doesn't do it. I mean, look, I believe, and Joe know what I'm about to say, but I believe that Earl hired Al Heyman to assume the job role that he does. That will be to handle the business. Name a multi-million-dollar big-time fight that was handled with a dude up there 1D freestyling in the tracksuit. That ain't never happened. I mean,
You might let me do your deal.
Yeah. I mean, and I broke this down a few times, man. I'm gonna use the same analogy, man. They basketball players in the neighborhood. Bud doesn't have a court or a ball or a jersey to wear.
Yes,
He
sir.
goes to Errol's court where they have a basketball goal, a gym, and he comes in there talking about, I got on J's, man. Y'all got to do it my way. Where your people at? No, I'm gonna do it myself. Oh man, Earl can't come to the table, man. You shouldn't even be talking to him. The fact of the matter is, man, if you want to assume those roles, that's cool, man. I applaud his ambition, but is he going about it the right way? No, he not. No, he not. The fact that he's even talking tells me that he keeps revisiting this circumstance that should be dead. The same circumstance that he said, "Oh man, I agreed to all they BS." He said that. If you agree to something, you should have a signature somewhere. That's not what it is. But instead, we get a fight with a guy. Man, even what he said in the video. Let me stick to the script. The oh man, you gonna get 25. I'm gonna get 25 from these mystery hedge companies. You don't know nothing about them, but you won't do business with the guy who's produced the biggest fights in the history of fights.
Hit your camera, base. Hit your camera, base. Hit your camera.
Ooh. It just sound crazy when somebody is trying to man. Floyd Mayweather is Floyd Mayweather. True enough, Earl Spence is not Floyd Mayweather. Yet and still, they going about doing business identically the same way. But yet the other side in this go around is saying, look at how he doing business. They've always done business that way. If you're gonna do your own business, that's cool, and I respect that. But man, I believe this fight not happening because he doesn't have the representation clearly with his foggy explanation of what went on. I mean, he still ain't said BLK Prime properly yet.
BLK Prime.
Bro.
We up, baby. Support, baby.
And since you let me go, I'm gonna go. And since you let me go, I'm gonna go in. Go look at the Nebraska State Commission website of boxing. That there is no license for this fight. December 10th. There is no license for it.
You gave more serious about what you got to say, Joe.
No, look, listen. Here go the sad thing about it. That's a fact. I mean, my guy made me look that up.
Check this out. Hold on, real quick.
That's even worse.
Go ahead.
You can't even buy the tickets to the fight right now. That motherfucker 38.
You can't even go online anywhere on this planet and purchase a ticket for this fight at all. So if this fight don't happen, Bud Crawford is the greatest duck of his era. And I'm not talking about Earl and Bud. I'm talking about David Polynesian Sauce versus Bud. If that don't happen, this dude is the greatest duck ever. I'm sorry. You didn't pass up filet mignon for mystery meat, my man. That's what you did.
I got a question for you, Mo.
I'm with it.
Say for instance, this fight don't happen to go sour, right? Do you think PBC would sit back down at the table with Crawford again?
Yes.
I don't think so either. I don't think so.
The only reason they would is because Earl's gonna fight Keith Thurman for it. He's not fighting him as a mandatory. Y'all all see the writing on the wall. Al Heyman paid the WBC to make Keith Thurman number one. I went over this theory before, but I'm gonna do it again. That original draft, the original draft class ain't got nothing to do with belts in this situation with Keith. The original draft class, nope. The original draft class
because Al Heyman still controls 147 with this fight.
Ain't got nothing to do with this though. Okay. Ain't got nothing to do with this. The original draft class guys like Sean Porter, Andre Berto, Keith Thurman, all those guys, they got big money. They got big money. And all of them, before they got up out of the game, they got their highest paydays. All of them. Sean Porter fought Bud. That was his biggest guarantee of his career. Andre Berto fought Floyd Mayweather on the way out. Y'all already know without me explaining it. That was his biggest payday in his career. Keith Thurman will have Earl Spence for his. That's what's going to happen. And the only way Earl can, quote unquote, spin the block is if he fight Keith. I'm telling you. There's no way a man beats a guy that a 135-pounder stopped and becomes the number one in the WBC, skips over Virgil, skips over Boots, without the assistance of Al Heyman. Everybody know these companies own these sanctioning bodies.
Hey, you're right, because Keith let it be known when he was fighting Morrell. When he said the WBC stopped in and checked on his weight.
Keith specifically told everybody, and couldn't nobody believe him. He said this is a title eliminator. No one could believe that.
No one. Because Barrios just lost and he moved up. And how did they make that a title eliminator? But they did.
All right, so listen, y'all. Let me talk to my people for a minute. Let me talk to my people. Boxing the DC and all y'all. Let me talk to my people for a minute. Boxing the DC now. What you hearing is this. This is Mo City from out of Houston, Texas. And these guys, all of us are tapped into the scene in a different way. So some of the information you're hearing is pertinent, selling information. Like you said, there's no ticket to be sold for the fight. There's no commission for the fight yet. So listen, it's a lot to get tangled out. So that's what I'm trying to say. With this information, how do people like Joe Prophet from the OSS podcast still come up with theories?
I didn't come up with a theory. If we're not mistaken.
No, we're not. We are mistaken. We are mistaken.
No. Well, let me unmistake you. Okay. Listen, I did not tell you that this same company failed to get a boxing license for their last event. I said that on this show. You got receipts, right?
Yeah, you trying to jump out the car.
Out the car. I said it. Hey, Bass,
that's what it sounds like to me, though, Joe. Right out the back seat. Right out the back seat, brother.
Sorry, I'm gonna throw one more thing in the pot. I interviewed Brian Norman Jr. Brian Norman Jr. had a fight set up earlier this year with BLK Prime for the summertime. He had a fight coming up. I interviewed the dude, and I asked him on camera, what's going on with your fight that you got coming up? I didn't say any name of any color of people. I didn't say anything like that. I didn't associate it with any content creators or nothing like that. I just asked him, and he said, "Man, nah, man, it's some BS." I left it alone on camera, but then I discovered off camera that they couldn't get a license for him to have this boxing event in Atlanta. It's the same company, BLK Prime.
Hey, you know what? It's funny that you say that, right?
Hold on. Look what Brandon just dropped in there.
Okay, if they're doing the show, Brandon, I respect your words. Why can't I buy tickets 38 days out from a fight?
Hey, now that's bail money right there. That's bail money. Shout out, Brandon. That's bail money.
You got 38 days into a fight that has been promoted at all. It hadn't been promoted at all.
Not one promotion.
Hey, you know what's funny, Mo? Because if you go to Adrian Broner, if you go to Adrian Broner's Instagram, he's stating that he got a fight coming up in Atlanta.
Oh shit! You know that's your boy, Bass. Is he caught up in the mix?
Hey, listen. Mo said they couldn't get a license for Atlanta.
That's a fact.
That's why Brian Norman's fight didn't happen in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Now,
Broner,
I
don't know if this entity that Brandon just named. I don't know if they was involved in the Atlanta fight. I don't know that. They probably wasn't.
I don't know who's involved with what.
But
I just know one thing.
Y'all.
I just know one thing. Say it again.
I said Broner's a much bigger name and a bigger draw. You don't think that make a difference?
It does make a difference, but at the same time, one, we talking about possibly the most incompetent professional at this time. And I love AB. Is one of my favorite boxers of all time. I love him. You know, I think he's amazing as a character in boxing.
I sent you the link, Vern.
There's never gonna be another AB. You know, but for him to take risky opportunity is
exactly
risky.
That's what I said, B. I said if they got them tickets at least by next week, they good.
All right,
But yeah, I mean, he is fighting in Omaha.
Some more bail.
He said, time out. I don't know about tickets.
Somebody go online right now and buy them. If somebody go buy you a ticket, I'll pay for it right now.
Hey, can we read the comment? I don't know about tickets. Could be tickets are going to be sold to the university. I don't know why they're not available after next week. No charge. I would be worried. No change. I mean,
you got 38 days though.
I just
38
bought,
days.
ladies and gentlemen, I just bought in my man Big Vern from Boxing to DC. Big Vern, what you got to say about this situation?
Oh, about Crawford fighting David Kardashian on Black, what is that, Black Prime or something like that? I think it's a trend.
Hey, Big Vern, let me ask you a question, man.
Sure.
So if Terrence Crawford can get $10 million fighting Kardashian, I mean, you don't like that?
No. Not getting $10 million, bro.
First of all, I don't think he's getting that, but I don't have a problem with it. But I just don't like the way he did business, man. That wasn't cool.
Yeah.
He could have went about that another way. My thing is, even if he didn't need to tell everything of his side, which leads me to believe that man duck sauce, man. He's scared of that man. He's scared he's gonna get that belt took, and he know. In my opinion, that's my opinion. Slim don't want that smoke.
We are entitled to ours.
You know what?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Because but let me say. Oh, I just wanted to say one more thing. Like, why is he coming out saying all this stuff about? He called Earl Spence talking about let's do 25 million. He don't even have the right to dictate traffic. Who is your promoter, bro? You understand what I'm saying?
Not just who's your promoter. What platform are you fighting on?
That don't even make no sense. Like, but from my understanding, from some guys I know, they said. Now I don't know if it's true. I was just ear hustling in the gym one day. From my understanding, it was told to me that he basically wanted Al to clean up the mess for him. But like my thing is, if Al and them give you a deal, you a freelancer, dog. You supposed to have all your lawyers. And they said that I heard that he didn't trust his lawyers and wanted Al to do all the dirty work. You don't do that, bro.
Yep, that's a fact. Al literally works for Errol, literally. And the fact of the matter is, I told Joe this before. That's like me going to Joe's house and expecting his wife make his plate and my plate the same. Ain't gonna happen.
And not only that, you know, even Bob Arum even took up Al Haym and said, man, you know, Terrence Crawford hard to work with.
I don't even care about all that. That's just, that's talk. But
and I said,
I respect it though.
But
I don't think that matters.
Or a good thing. Somebody saying that you hard to work with. That's just their opinion.
Yeah, man. I mean, because Bob could be saying that biasly, and that's cool too. But all I'm saying is he's not in a good position to try to hold court, man.
I'm gonna pause this real quick, y'all.
All right, y'all. We're gonna spin the block for a second, y'all. Let's go to Lomachenko. What do you think about Lomachenko's performance, and who do you got between him and Devin? Let's go around the room, starting with Joe the Prophet.
Lomachenko is overrated. Okay, like
get out your feelings. Don't say stuff like that. Get out your feelings.
I mean, is he not? They said he was the best thing since motherfucking white bread and or wheat bread, whatever, however you want to look at it. Man, the man got 2 losses in under 20 fights. Okay, he's moving up to a weight class where I don't even think it's favorable for him. He's a nice boxer, but okay, against Devin Haney, I think if it goes 12 rounds, I think Devin handles him pretty easy. I get 9-3, 10-2 type thing.
Baking the boxing towel.
Man, I think it's over for Lomo, man. Lomo, I seen in his eyes after the fight, bro, when he looked at Devin, he called him a heavyweight.
Why would he do that?
Huh?
I said, why would he do that? I mean, that right there immediately let me know, no, he's not trying to dance with this guy.
Exactly.
He heavyweight.
Hey, Joe, he looked him up and down and said,
man,
you a heavyweight.
Yeah. He thought he was a little boy, huh? Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Ortiz, man. Oh, the guy he fought, bro. He put a hell of a fight on. That was his first 12-round fight. I give him much props, bro. I think his gas kind of gassed out around the end of the 9th round. If he didn't gas out, bro, I think he would have got the win of my victory if he could have kept pressing gas on Lomo. But Lomo was able to turn it up the last 3 rounds. They called the champion rounds. And, he was able to get the victory, but I don't think Lomo want to see Shakur or no Devin Haney, bro. Because the style that Ortiz fought was it was sort of like Devin Haney. He didn't hit me with the jab, but he was hitting like Lopez, catching Loma before he could even set up. The jab, you find somebody like Haney or Shakur, it's over for him.
Go ahead, Big Vern. Everybody went quiet on me. Mo City, you tell me what your thoughts are.
I got a different kind of look at the situation with Loma. I'm gonna give it exactly what it was. The man took like a 10-month break and came back to box. I always give him a hard time and say he wasn't at war. He was in a hotel playing Call of Duty. That's what I always say. But I ain't gonna do him like that. I'm gonna just go and say that the man was out on whatever. But he came back and fought a guy that he had somewhat type of idea of who he was and been actually in the ring with him before. And then the killing part, I guess the nail in the coffin with the young dude is he'd never fought a 12-round fight in his career. So when my brother said that he had his gas tank was hit, yeah, it should have been hit because he ain't never been there before. And I think matchmakers for ESPN were the real MVPs that night. Every fight was matched, or for the most part, every fight that was meaningful was matched up a pretty tight way. I think Ortiz was a great match, but Loma pulled the same game plan that he had for T.O., except that he started executing it a little earlier. I guess his new thing is I'm gonna let you do your thing for a handful of rounds, and then after you then let your load out, I'm gonna go ahead and get active. So that's what he did by round 4 or 5. By 5, he got way more active. About 9, 10, he cranked it up. You know, I ain't gonna say this bad on the fight, but I will say his attitude after the fight seemed very dismissive. It didn't seem like somebody willing to fight this guy right now. Let's do it. I'm ready to go get it. And let's state the elephant in the room, the obvious. When have you ever seen an undisputed champion getting in the ring calling out a challenger?
That's what's
I've never seen it.
about that. That was just
never seen it, bro. Never seen it, bro.
Somebody saying that there was no way. The guy Thomas was saying there's no way Loma was gonna beat. No way Dev was gonna beat Loma. I'm like, and he started saying and then he said he was done. I'm like, why would he get in the ring?
Most people got good grounds to say that because Devin's never fought a guy like him per se. In the confines of a big fight or under the lights, he ain't never done that. But on the other hand, you know that this kid is very seasoned and he's very equipped, and he's his length is on another level when it comes to Loma being such a small guy. 135 is where the buck stops for Loma. 135 is literally where Devin about to get it started.
Right,
you know,
right.
You got a kid that's on the.
Because we do know that Loma emailed the WBC and requested that damn title that Canelo had. So
we can't even give it that kind of credit, because I used to be one of them people that be like, yeah, man, Loma, well, in actuality, Bob Arum did not want to see that happen. Bob Arum felt like it's a risk if I allow him to fight him. And he said that in front of Bill Haney and Eddie Hearn in a room that said, hey, your kid's on the wrong side of the street. We're going to get a franchise title, and we're not going to fight you. He said that before Loma even got it. So, I mean, that was the game plan, whether if it was Loma or not, is my point, on with that promotional banner. They was planning on doing that anyway.
right, Vernon, what you got on this topic?
Yeah, I apologize, fellas, for being unprofessional. I just got off of work, man, so I apologize. But man, shout out to y'all guys, man, and hope to be, doing some commentary with y'all guys a lot more, man. Hey man, I couldn't catch everything y'all said, but I'm gonna give that boy that was fighting Loma his props. The only thing I thought, man, you could tell he didn't train for a 12-round fight. His lungs wasn't right, but that boy shot, man. In my opinion,
that was his first one, Vern. He never been in one.
Hey, Big Vern, that was his first time. That was his first time, man.
Man, he was touching Loma up bad, man. I seen him hurt him a rack of times, but I said down the stretch, them small old school tactics, man, start getting to him down the stretch. I said, yeah, this ain't gonna be good.
In the words of Coach Ron, had he gone to the body, he'd have been all right.
Straight like that. Every time Loma try to do them angles, what you got to do as a big guy, you got to go down low. You can hit him with short hooks to keep him in front of you and go right back to the jab, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he touched it with that jab, he was killing him.
Not facts.
Like every time, if you know you got a shorter guy that's real smooth and good with angles and elusive, you got to throw them short punches where you know he's going to just hook him a little bit to keep him in front of you, line him right up and go right back to the jab. But I didn't catch what y'all said about Devin Haney. What do y'all think, man? Y'all think he going to demolish Loma?
I say he beat him easy.
I personally don't even think they fight.
Yeah, I think Devin Haney, man, he seemed like he's starting to. I think them times he got hurt in them few fights. I think he's starting to come into his own. But I'm still a little iffy, man. But I'm still hurt by my boy Carlton, Gary Antoine, man. I'm hurt, man.
Antonio.
You talking about Antonio?
Yeah.
Me too, Vern. Me too,
man.
Vern.
My feelings hurt so bad. Hey, man, I thought that boy could clean that division out, man. It shocked me, man. I was like, wow.
Me too, Vern.
I still believe in him, though.
Bro.
I still believe in him.
Hey, Big Vern, I want to tell you, in case don't nobody else tell you, hey, man, I appreciate that sentiment to where you said, yeah, he didn't win, but I'm riding with him still. That's what we need more.
Hey, man, that boy tough.
Because only reason why I'm saying this because all these guys got pressure to stay perfect. And I honestly feel like sometime after you get off that L, you be all right. You know what I'm saying? You be more relaxed.
Yeah.
You be ready to go.
He's going to come back
you know
way sharper, bro. He's going to come back way sharper.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I just think, he just made a bad mistake, man. And, it happens, man. Lesson learned. But that boy's skill set, man, is good.
What you mean his mistake? What mistake did he make?
When he got caught with that punch and got dropped, I just think he wasn't right after that. We referring to Antoine Russell, right? Antonio Russell, right?
When it comes to Antonio Russell, in my opinion, he just really wasn't mentally there to be fighting in the first place.
I can agree with that.
Well, now you
can even see it in his body language.
I said that.
We know you said that, AK, but you said that out of bias. Because when I asked you about the fight, I'm saying
that because regardless if Gary Russell Jr. was giving good coaching advice or not, Antonio seemed disengaged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
He just seemed like
that boy still
seemed like he was just staring off.
I love him.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I
think, man, listen.
Hey, Big Vern, I think down the stretch, Big Vern, though, I think down the stretch, that little headbutt, they use that as an out. Because I really think once he got knocked down and he came out in that 10th or 11th round, I always get it mixed up. You could see it was like he woke up and he was like, bruh, I might lose, but I'm going to go out on my shield. You going to have to knock me out. Because I'm going to go out on my shield. And I think they were scared that Gary was going to hit that dude, man, and potentially get him out of there.
That's so far-fetched, though, Chuck. He was not, man, listen. That shit sound good. Man, he was not getting that dude out of there, man. That dude was just better than Antonio that night.
That's one for you, his
period, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Joe, they said the same thing about Mildred Taylor, bro. They said the same thing about Mildred. He was winning. All he had to do was make it out the round. He was going to win. It was easy. He was up.
He was one shot away, though, Joe. And that ain't even being biased, bro. He hit that dude. He was. If he could have connected with something flush, bro, he could have got him out.
I'm gonna give him his props to say
he was scared of that.
So nobody gonna
I'm
say
telling you,
that
bro.
that guy was just better than Antonio. Nobody's gonna say
I
that.
don't think
He
he was
was
just
that
he
night.
was
But what I'm
better
saying is that
prepared
don't
that night,
mean
I think.
that don't. He may have been better, but that don't mean that he could avoid being knocked out. You know what I'm saying? It could have happened, but you know we've seen way more happen with less time. You know what I'm saying?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been wonderful. But we will be back Friday, Friday, Friday at 3 o'clock. We'll be back Friday. Everything in the splendor. But make sure everybody get all their invites and all that. But at this time, I'm gonna go around the room because we got to move. We got to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? Got some things going on. So I'm gonna start with the OSOS podcast. Tell them what you got going on and give us some parting words, my brother. Let's get it. Run it.
Man, listen, man. Y'all want to catch us? All you gotta do is go to the OSOSpodcast.com. The OSOSpodcast.com. Get all our content. Catch up, stay tuned, stay up with us. All the hot episodes, great interviews that we got coming, man. And check us out there, man. Shout out to Let's Talk Sports, man.
Appreciate you, man. Basement Boxing Talk.
Man, I give a shout out to everybody on the panel. My boy AKA having me on this panel, bro. Catch me at Basement Boxing Talk on YouTube and Instagram, Twitter, all social media. And I go live every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Big Vern.
Oh, okay, man. I just want to let y'all know, man, we on Facebook at Boxing to DC, man. Send us a request, man, and I'll follow all y'all back. Also, I wanted to give two rest in peace to some good guys. One of my partners that started the group, man, he just died 2 weeks ago. My man Chris, me and him started that group together in 2010. And also the good guy, Buddy Harrison, man, he lost his life as well. I used to be a trainer in his gym. Yeah, so I just wanted to say that. Yeah.
And for those, and also on that, the November 19th, the fight that was going to go on will go on November 19th here in the DMV with Dusty Harrison and Anthony Peterson.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Chuck Lane, speak on it.
What up, man? Shout out to Let's Talk Sports. Man, always a pleasure to tap in with my man, AK. And I echo Vern's sentiments, man. Rest in peace to Buddy Harrison, man. I'm a Southeast DC native, so salute, man. And I hope Dusty go out there and do what he got to do, man. Just a boxing fan.
Yes, sir.
So make sure y'all tap in with Let's Talk Sports, OSOS, and Mo City, as well as Basement Boxing Talk. Make sure you tap in with all the guys, man. Salute to the family.
Mo City.
Hey, man, on Instagram, Behind the Hands TV, on YouTube. I tell you what, I'm tired of your YouTube hosts all up in the videos, bias. Hey, man, come to Behind the Hands TV. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't all up in the videos dancing, nothing like that, man. I got some good interviews with myself, talking and arguing with Keith Thurman. I got some interviews with me talking to 50 Cent about the Errol and Bud fight. I got a great interview with Brian Norman Jr. where you can hear me ask him about BLK Prime. I even got a cool chop it up session with my boy Joe right here and myself talking crazy with Bernie the Boxer. I mean, I got quite a few interviews. Fighters you never heard of, fighters that you should have heard of, full fights, all kind of stuff on there. Anyway, come to Behind the Hands TV. You know what I'm talking about?
And of course, that's me, aka the Apostle. Let's Talk Sports, y'all. You can catch us everywhere. You can catch me on the No Duck Zone on Instagram with my man Clarence and Mo City and Joe. You can catch us on Clubhouse regularly in the Sir Boxing Room. Of course, you can catch me here, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. You know what I mean? YouTube. You know what I mean? So listen, we got some hot stuff coming up. I got some things going on. You know what I mean? Got a deal possibly coming up with Fox Sports. I got a deal coming up with DC Sports. We just gonna keep it moving, man, and try to get y'all the best content. Keep working on it, man. But stay locked in, bro, because we tapped into some stuff, bro. I'll let you boy catch y'all on the next one. Everybody hold tight.
All right, y'all.
All right, champion.